Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. You know, all the Apollo astronauts, they all had amazing experiences, and they were all so grateful that they went to the moon and were able to see amazing things and do amazing things, and they had such great gratitude. People like Edgar Mitchell and so many others. But they all had spiritual experiences also. Some said, I could see the oneness of everything. It was kind of like a chill coming over me. I could understand the fact that everything on that earth was all connected. I could understand that everything out in the cosmos was connected. I could understand that we were all connected, and it was an awakening. And other people, one man says, you know what? When I went home, I never griped about anything ever again. Because at that point, I could see that everything was so fragile. And when you look at that earth and the green-blue or the white clouds out there hovering in the middle of nothing, you see how fragile it is. And then people, they gripe and fight about everything. He said, I've never griped since. And a lot of times I go to the mall, he said, and I just buy an ice cream cone and I sit around and watch the people. Because I am so lucky. And other people had other types of spiritual experiences, and just about every single one of them came back. And a lot of people, and especially one particular astronaut, said, why are we fighting about all this stuff? That doesn't make any sense. And another one went on to become part of a church, and on and on and on. It was all because of what they saw out there. Now I think Bette Midler in her song From a Distance, when we back off from the earth, when we start looking at it, and we say, wow, all this stuff doesn't really mean anything. And we fight about so many different things. I get a lot of people who say, are you Christian, are you Muslim, and you're going to hell if you're not, and all this different stuff. And it's wow. It has nothing to do with anything. We have to start loving one another. Love thy neighbor as thyself. And this has been going on for thousands of years, and yep, we still don't get it. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Those 6 little words that would change the world. But sooner or later we have to take that into a point where we forgive, forget, move on, and work together. Forgive, forget, move on, and start working together to create a better world, a better earth. And we just had the rainforest go into a carbon debt. That means it's not producing enough oxygen and taking away carbon dioxide the way it should, because we're burning it down so fast. That means we have to work together to save this world. And we have so many different ideologies that are causing havoc in the world. And spiritual people, lots of different ones, they all say the same thing. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is the great energy that is out there. And the energy also resides inside of us. Every time we get emotional about something, we create. There's no doubt about that. If we have anger, we create in like kind. If we have love, we create in like kind. And when we allow our emotions to take over our lives, which a lot of people do, and then we create by happenstance. And that's what we have going on now. And then there are those who have shut off their feelings altogether, so there is no creation whatsoever. And then there's the ones who take their feelings and connect it with what they know deep down inside, and are able to use their feelings in a special way to create what we need in this world. And that's some people call it emotional intelligence. I just say it's about using our spiritual guidance to control and move our emotions in the right way. Because that's why we have so many problems in the world right now, because the emotions run high and they're out of control. And then we have the opposite, like I said, the people who are totally emotionless. If you shut off one emotion like anger, you shut off all the emotions, even love. So it's really vital that we allow ourselves to find a way of loving, like Divine Mother Amma, Ramana Maharishi, Sai Baba, Christ. They all said the same thing. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Love the energy at the heart within. And sometimes it's hard to love people when they have a griping attitude, but those are the ones we need to love the most. And if we are to save this planet, and boy, we're right on the edge now of not saving it. If we are to save this planet, it's time right now for us to start loving everyone and everything. And let go of the ideologies, let go of the I'm right, you're wrong, my God's good, your God's bad. We have to let all that go. Because if we don't, we're not going to survive. And we're here to make a better life for everyone. And to love and care about everyone. And when we can come together like Divine Mother Amma and kiss 40,000 people, and hug 40,000 people a day, or 75,000 people a day, without getting tired, then we shall have arrived at that point. I look forward to that day. I love you.